We went to the Salcha River again, and as you know, we are still looking for the perfect spot for our cabin here by the river. The river had extremely high water during the last weeks, which was great for us because now we can evaluate a little bit better which spots, which possible spots may be good and not as flooded as other spots are.
Well, I think you can tell that the water was pretty high, and it's higher than the last. So this year, just a couple of weeks ago, we had really extreme high water of the Salcha River, and with several little streams flowing on the property here. There's no way that it's not flooded, and yes, it's flooded here. We wanted to build on stilts anyhow. We're just figuring out what would be a possible spot that's not too far away from the river, so we can bring supplies out and also building material, but also far enough away that it's a little bit drier. The mosquitoes are killing me today. First time wearing the mosquito net over my head. It makes it much more bearable. It's really horrible, especially after the high water. The mosquitoes are killing me. There's still a lot of tall trees that maybe we have to cut, but it looks a little bit higher and it looks actually pretty neat here. Is that the side of our future cabin?
The first time we went out here this week was without the dogs. It just makes it so much easier boarding, getting the boat into the water, getting into the boat and get going. But it also limits our time out here because the dogs are home alone. So for our second trip out to the Salcha in this week, we decided Ari and Ayla should come along.
So we're on the way to our property on the river again, and we may try to clean up already a little bit where last time when we went there we decided the cabin may go. It was pretty flooded over the week, so I think we have an idea which area of the swamp is less flooded. This time we will bring the dogs. This will be a whole new adventure. It's only their second time on the boat. The first time was like a couple of weeks ago. We took them on a short ride on the Chena River just to try and see how this whole thing may go at all. And now the adventure will be, how do we get the dogs that will not climb, jump or anything into our boat? Ayla schwimmt natürlich schon wieder. Aber wie kriegen wir die Hunde jetzt hier rein? Ja, Ari. Wasn't too bad. This time there may be way more people and the whole boarding up will be a little bit difficult, more difficult, but we will see how that goes.
And it worked. We all arrived here, and it was not too stressful for either of us. So now we start breaking some trails, so that it's a little bit easier for us to get to these possible spots for our cabin. And I tell you, that's really exhausting. It's a lot of work.
Coming. Today we're looking also at some other corners of our lot, so maybe back in there. It's really, it's big enough, so it's really difficult to find a spot where we want to build. It looks like we found a second spot where we could think of building a cabin, and nothing is easy. No spot is so perfect that there are no trees to cut down, and definitely dry and high ground and easy to access, easy to park the boat. None of that happens, but I think we figure it out. It's funny, but it takes us a whole summer to just pick a spot, but it's so difficult to walk through everywhere and to look at stuff and to get a feeling for it, that I think that's what it is. It takes us the summer to figure out where we will cut down logs in the winter. And honestly, this I like better than the first spot. This is probably where we will. I think we found our spot here.
So all in all, it seems like this visit here at the Salcha River was quite successful. I think we have an even better idea now where the cabin will go. Stay healthy, stay safe, and see you next time. Bye.